And now to education matters. Educators and experts in creativity have urged greater investment in creative learning as a pathway to national development. They made the call at Pendustry Convention, an event aimed at equipping young Nigerians not only with academic skills, but also with the imagination and confidence needed to shape the nation's future. Our correspondent reports.
Creative art and learning plays a vital role in shaping intellectual, emotional, and cultural development of a nation. Beyond painting, music, drama, or writing, creativity inspires innovation, problem solving, and critical thinking skills that drive progress in every sector. In education, it helps students express ideas, build confidence, and think independently while promoting collaboration and empathy. Founder of Pendustry, Yassil Abdullahi Samanja, said the initiative was created to bridge the gap between public and private school students by promoting equal access to creative learning opportunities.
So the idea for us was to see how we could help bridge the gap between, like I said, the schools. So the most interesting thing about this PenCon that we had today is during our documentary earlier this year, the kids were complaining about not having equal opportunities like the ones in the private schools. But today, I don't think that matters. We've seen the kids in the public schools going at it like nothing matters. They were in the same field, all having the same topics, speaking the same language. There's no difference. So if we think about it, I personally think environment plays a major role in this because I think already there's this mentality that if you're in a public school, you are not up there yet, and psychologically that affects you. So I think that is one major problem that affects the children. But I think them being here today, I don't think anything else can interfere with their confidence. I think we have achieved what we wanted. We have shown them that there's no bridge anymore, and this is just the path that we're building for both of them to walk in the same direction. I think it's good.
Educator Stephanie Oyalade explained that fostering creativity in all subjects, not just art, will prepare Nigerian students to compete globally.
The world has rapidly moved from what it used to be to a time where we appreciate the world in general, appreciates creativity, it appreciates the creative arts a lot more now. And so it's important that we are training our children to be able to be relevant in the world that they are going into by ensuring that in our curriculums we have art-based subjects that not just the art students take, but even the science students. Because at the end of the day, everything that is made starts from creativity, starts from imagination. It's not just secluded to the art students. It's in engineering, somebody thinks up an idea and says, oh, I want to build a car. That's creativity at its peak. So I would suggest that the government and the authorities, especially in Nigeria, start to implement arts and creative expressions and creative subjects in the curriculum for schools and for.
Video journalist Fatima Oftiman emphasized that creative education is essential to building open-minded, confident young people who can think beyond classroom.
I wish the Nigerian government would incorporate arts as a compulsory subject in primary schools and secondary schools so that children can stay creative and can be open-minded and also not be deprived and limited to one thing.
For the students, PENCOM was more than a learning experience. It was a stage to express passion and purpose.
When we create opportunities like this, a lot of events like this, awareness, social media space, right, and policies, talking to governments, the stakeholders, a whole lot can happen because when we put our hands together, we can achieve a lot.
What I derive like is a way of learning, it's a way of keeping us going forward because whenever I write books, motivational books most especially, and people read them, people learn from me. So it's a way of keeping me forward, it's a way to tell people that, oh, you can't do it. Maybe sometimes in school, I'll be like, I can't do this stuff. Then I write them down, I'll be like, yeah, I can do this thing.
It makes me paint a picture of somebody who I might not really be, or like paint something I would like love to be that I couldn't be. Writing books also, it passes time. If you're bored and you know you're good at doing something, you can write it. And I feel like when I grow up and I publish a book, I'm going to make money from it.
The event, organized by Pendustry, created a platform for young Nigerians to express their talents while highlighting the need to bridge the gap between traditional academics and creative learning.